Hello everyone, I'm presenting this study which investigates how individual investors form financial conversations on social media. My name is Sam Moradzadeh, and I'm presenting on behalf of my co-authors and advisors, Yubo and Xinning from Penn State. WallStreetBets is a popular subreddit on the platform Reddit where individuals discuss stock and options trading. It's known for its informal approach, humor, and aggressive trading strategies of its members, often focusing on highly speculative leverage options trading. Members of this community share trading tips, investment strategies, and memes related to the stock market, aiming to capitalize on short-term market movements. The subreddit gained significant attention for its role in the GameStop stock trading event in early 2021, highlighting its impact on individual stocks and broader market. In recent years, social media and forum platforms have become influential sources of financial information and advice, marking a shift on how people engage with investment knowledge. Users across these platforms share insights, strategies, and personal experiences related to personal finance and investing. SIGCHI researchers acknowledge that finance is a critical yet messy domain that drives technology use, but it remains a nascent area in HCI. Our research speaks to three bodies of literature. First, gambling as a popular human activity has been studied in HCI in various scenarios. Existing work on gambling, particularly its application in HCI, provided basic frameworks for our research for understanding human behavior and experience as people engage in gambling-like practices. Next, we reviewed extant research on finance and trading to provide an overview of basic knowledge. The HCI community values the significance of financial management and has explored various related topics such as the implications of digitalization of financial transactions, personal and family finance. Lastly, we reviewed studies of how social media impacts financial trading, mostly from the fields of business and finance, which are empirically relevant but conceptually different from our research focus. Our study distinguishes itself in the sense that we do not study gambling. Instead, we focus on how some investors engage in gambling-like trading practices. For this reason, this research is being motivated to search the question of how do individual investors form financial conversations on social media. We used a grounded theory approach to address our research question. Grounded theory is a widely used qualitative research methodology in HCI and its several characteristics such as iterative data collection and analysis, and end goal of theoretical construction aligns with our goal to develop an exploratory framework regarding individual investors' financial practices on the WallStreetBets subreddit. Our data collection took place in early August 2023, during which two researchers engaged in iterative data collection through Reddit's API and data analysis. We decided that it was suitable to choose a window of time where the stock market was in an uptrend, because individual investors tend to be more confident and trade more in a rising stock market. There were a total number of 173 YOLO posts during the time period May to July 2023. In terms of data analysis, which is highly intertwined with data collection, we started by analyzing the units. The unit of analysis for this step could be one single post or comment, or a sequence of them that reflected a single idea. Through each iteration, the researchers employed theoretical sampling, meaning that in new YOLO posts, they actively look for new data that could either enrich or challenge the existing theoretical construction. We continued this iterative process until we reached theoretical saturation, meaning no new idea was found through the data collection processes. It is important to mention here that the findings we're discussing are based on the investors' language practices, not their actual trading practices. So through our grounded theory analysis of YOLO posts on the WallStreetBets community, we developed a theoretical understanding of gambling-like trading practices, which are continuously reinforced through three interconnected activities: including likening trading to gambling, supporting gambling-like trading, and identifying with gambling-like trading. Our grounded theory method highlighted while gambling often carries a negative connotation, Wall Street investors do not hesitate to explicitly admit in their words that their trading behavior in financial markets coincides with gambling. They openly endorse their trading as gambling and discuss how they make decisions with a gambling mindset. We discovered two themes in this regard. Wall Street investors view YOLO trades as gambling and explicitly acknowledges so in their language. Oftentimes, they directly use the word gamble or its related terms such as casino to characterize their financial decision-making in the posted YOLO trades. Prior work discussing the convergence of gambling and financial trading has pointed to sensation seeking as one common motive, highlighting how certain individual investors seek excitement from high-risk trading and subsequently deviate from making rational decisions. Such a motive is also reflected in conversations among Wall Street investors. Our grounded theory also discovered that with the acceptance of trading as gambling, Wall Street investors tend to show support for others who make a YOLO post and share their gamble. Two themes in this regard including when a Wall Street investor shares their high-risk trade on the forum, they receive overwhelming support from other Wall Street investors, almost like cheering spectators in a casino. While being a cheering spectator resonates with the gambling atmosphere of the Wall Street community, other Wall Street investors can be intrigued by posted gambles and announce their participation as well. When Wall Street investors' high-risk trades lead to financial losses, almost inevitably the Wall Street subreddit serves as a place where they find community and identify with each other. This, in turn, allows Wall Street investors to normalize their financial losses, as we found in their language practice. Wall Street investors are willing to admit that they have made a poor decision in their gambles and associated with the typical trading outcome of the Wall Street community. Wall Street investors' financial conversations follow a shared narrative that significant financial losses are normal and serve as both cause and effect for belonging to a financially struggling identity. Our findings depicted how Wall Street investors treated their high-risk trading in financial markets as gambling in their narration and language practice. Their financial conversations reflected their acceptance, endorsement, and reinforcement of the trading as gambling ethos. Wall Street investors' playful depictions of their trading gambling practices created a sharp contrast to the substantive financial stakes involved in their actions. These findings tell us a lot about how the Wall Street community provides a unique context for understanding social investing, referring to how social computing technologies such as social media enable individual investors to participate in financial investment in social contexts. The transformation of social investing on Wall Street into gambling-like activity is constituted and narrated through a particular language practice. A significant part of this language practice of the Wall Street investors revolved around endorsing large financial losses. Wall Street investors' social investing practice has an affective underpinning. From an affective economic lens, people's emotions and affective experiences are intertwined with economic processes. As money shifts from the serious purpose of calculating loss and gain, cost and benefit, it becomes an instrument of play in the Wall Street community. Particularly, our study revealed two distinct sources of risk associated with this financial conversation on social media. First, financial risks are inherent in financial investments and more so in high-risk financial products such as cryptocurrencies and financial derivatives such as options. A second source of risk, which is the risk that individual investors are influenced to disregard, downplay, or misunderstand financial risks, the first source of risk that we talked about. To promote this kind of literacy, to navigate the messy space of financial conversations on social media, there is a lot that researchers can do. They can design training programs and boot camps that help individual investors to develop awareness of inherent risks in these online financial conversations. These efforts can be smoothly integrated into existing financial education. As high-risk financial products grow in popularity, it's been suggested that financial regulators should also consider standards that can promote financial literacy and understanding of financial risk associated with gambling-like trading behavior. These are also opportunities for investing platforms to promote healthy investing as well. So, in order to summarize this research, online platforms have complicated the investment landscape by enabling investors to share ideas and financial information. In our quest to answer the question of how individual investors form financial conversation on social media, it was revealed through a grounded theory approach how Wall Street bet investors treated financial trading as a form of gambling via interconnected practices, including likening trading to gambling, collectively celebrating gambling like financial decisions, and normalizing large financial losses. Our study revealed how social media brings unique financial risks to individual investors as they connect with each other, but also recognize how much phenomenon is conditioned in a unique socioeconomic backdrop and how technology can exacerbate financial vulnerabilities. There is an urgent need for HCI researchers to pay attention to the financial dimensions of technology-based risk and safety and engage in more conversations about how design can play a productive role in bolstering individuals' financial decision-making. Thank you.